Imagine an alternate reality, one where the clash of empires did not conclude with the fall of a civilization, but with its remarkable endurance against foreign invaders. What if the Aztec Empire had repelled the Spanish invaders? This pivotal moment in history, had the outcome been different, could have not only rewritten the pages of history, but also fundamentally altered the cultural, political, and technological landscape of the modern world. The Aztec Empire, at its zenith, was a beacon of innovation and culture, boasting advanced architectural designs, an intricate calendar system, and a bustling economy that could rival the greatest in the world. In the heart of Mexico, the Aztecs pioneered in agriculture, especially with the development of chinampas, their floating gardens, which could have been the precursor to modern sustainable farming practices. Their military prowess and strategic alliances ensured their dominance in the region. Yet, in 1521, the arrival of Hernán Cortés and his forces marked the beginning of the end for this vibrant civilization. But let's venture down the path not taken. If the Aztecs had repelled the Spanish invaders, the first and most immediate outcome would have been the preservation of Aztec culture, religion, and technology. The loss of knowledge during the fall of the Aztec Empire was irreplaceable. Indigenous scripts, codices, and records were destroyed, and with them, centuries of history and wisdom. Had these been preserved, the intellectual contributions of the Aztec civilization could stand alongside those of ancient Greece or China, influencing global philosophies and sciences. The continued existence of the Aztec Empire could have fostered a more integrated approach to cultural and technological exchange. Unlike the conquest-driven model of the Spanish, the Aztecs might have engaged more collaboratively with European states, blending the best of both worlds. Imagine the architectural marvels that could have risen from a fusion of Aztec and Renaissance engineering, or the advancements in medicine and astronomy through shared knowledge. Politically, the survival of the Aztec Empire would signal a significant shift in the power dynamics of the Americas. The Aztecs could have established themselves as a formidable force against colonial expansions, influencing neighboring civilizations to resist subjugation. This unified front could have led to a more equitable distribution of power and resources in the New World, affecting the development of nations and possibly preventing the widespread exploitation of indigenous peoples. Economically, the repulsion of Spanish forces would have kept the vast wealth of the Americas within the continent. The Aztec Empire, fueled by its rich silver mines and productive agriculture, might have evolved into a global trade powerhouse, challenging European economies and reshaping global trade routes. This economic might, combined with military strength, could have positioned the Aztec Empire as a sovereign equal on the world stage, advocating for cooperation rather than colonization. Culturally, the preservation and evolution of Aztec traditions, languages, and religions would paint a vastly different picture of modern Mexico and potentially all of Latin America. The cultural landscape would be one of diversity and vibrancy, where ancient customs merge with modern practices, creating a unique blend unseen anywhere else in the world. Festivals, ceremonies, and art would draw heavily from Aztec heritage, celebrating a civilization that survived and thrived against all odds. Spiritually, the continuation of Aztec beliefs and practices could have offered the world a different perspective on life, nature, and the cosmos. The profound respect the Aztecs had for the natural world and their complex pantheon of gods might have fostered a global consciousness more attuned to environmental conservation and sustainability. Yet, this alternate reality is not without its conflicts. The clash of civilizations is invariably marked by struggles for power, resources, and dominance. The Aztec Empire's survival would not have guaranteed perpetual peace or prosperity. It would, however, have offered a unique path of development, one where the contributions of a remarkable civilization would continue to influence the world in profound and lasting ways. The narrative of history is filled with what-ifs, and while it's captivating to ponder the possibilities, it's equally important to acknowledge and learn from what actually transpired. The fall of the Aztec Empire teaches us about the destructive forces of greed, the the tragic loss of cultures through colonialism, and the resilience of people in the face of adversity. By imagining a world where the Aztecs repelled the Spanish invaders, we recognize the depth of what was lost, but also the enduring legacy of what was left behind.